please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I am trying something new today. I'm actually trying a few new things today. The first new thing I'm trying today is I'm doing a Newswalk video, but I'm doing it on Wednesdays. I very rarely do them on Wednesdays, as Wednesdays it's kind of the weakest day I found on YouTube, right? So, I normally put my least populist content on Wednesdays. That's just how it works, right? So, doing a Newswalk video, that's normally one of my more popular segments. So why am I putting it on Wednesday? There's too much news, right? There is too much news to go over. There may be a whole bunch of new news on Friday. Friday is one of the best days on YouTube, right? So that's why I put my most popular content out on Fridays. There might be a whole new Newswalk video, but I actually don't think so. I don't think they're doing more location filming for a while, but who knows? I mean, look, we're in the Ross T. Davis era. Things happen all the time. So that's the first thing we're doing. I'm actually doing a Newswalk video. We're going to go over all the location filming stuff. That was actually on my live stream last night. So we're going to do that. And also, you know, I've had a bit of another bit of an epiphany. You know, I keep coming up with plans of things I want to do, right? And I have too many plans. Because I always say if I can make another 2 or 3 versions of myself, that would be great. Right, my top priority right now in terms of creative stuff is I gotta finish this short story for Dr. Alex. Just gotta. I'm 2/3 of the way through. I gotta finish that. But what I really want to do is I think I can start doing fun t-shirts, right? I think I want to start doing fun t-shirts and merchandise, like Take the Piss. Like, you know, I think I could do one, a Jodie Whittaker picture and say Eki Thump, or just have the rainbow and have Eki Thump, or, you know, Lady Thor. The good news is I can draw, so I can draw this stuff myself. And you have the, you know, Stunning and Brave, or the MCU Phase 4 scorecard, and we just list everything they did and how much they all failed, right? Like yeah, there's so many things you could do. Just funny, fun, and genre type t-shirts. Actually, the one I'm working on right now that I really want to get done first. I'm actually going to give this out to my Substack on my paid Substack. I'm working on a digital art card. And I started a while ago, but it needs like a little bit more work. And I want to do them from my favourite moments in Doctor Who. Starting off with the Tom Baker holding the 2 wires from Genesis of the Daleks with the caption, "Do I have the right?" Right, and it's like zoom. It animates slightly, right? I thought that as like a home screen, I think would be really cool. But I think that on a T-shirt will be like incredible, right? I think it'll be absolutely incredible. I wouldn't mind doing like a blue shirt with the hydrogen atom, like the Dr. Manhattan logo, and like things like that. I can do like geeky stuff, and I can do like funny stuff, and I can do like funny geeky stuff. So I think that's something I really got to look into, right? I think I like listening to Tim Pool. I really like what's the name of that guy on it? Luke Kowalski or something along those lines. I like that he's a complete anarchist, and I agree with him on many things. Like, so he has this website called Best Political T-shirts. Look at me, I'm plugging him. BestPoliticalT-shirts.com, and they're all very good, right? They got this great one of the Biden when he's got the blood red background behind him when he's giving like one of his many fascist rally speeches, which that just happens now in America. And he's got the caption, "We're the good guys." So I figure I do that every freaking day with my thumbnails. I take the piss, and everybody likes a bit of piss taking. So that, that's my other epiphany. I think I will do. Probably not today because I'm freaking knackered. I had like 2 or 3 hours sleep, right? I'm like seeing vapor trails. Anyway, so we got some articles to go over. And thankfully the shill media, they really are moving on from Jodie Whittaker, right? When they forget about Jodie Whittaker completely and just focus on the current era, I will stop being so mercilessly I'll stop so mercilessly take the piss out of them, right? Actually, I probably won't. I'll take the piss out of them slightly less, right? If they say something stupid, I find it very hard not to take the piss out of you, right? So don't say things stupid, really. How do you avoid saying things stupid? Know what you're talking about. Look, you can be wrong. You can be wrong and have a fully formed opinion that you thought through. That is fine. I like not having a fully formed opinion. Not fun. I had somebody comment on my one of my videos, started like hate commenting, saying, "You're a disgusting man, you're a bigot." And we had this long conversation, right? I said, well, who do you think I'm who am I bigoted to? Who don't I like? Right? And he said, well, you sexualize Jodie and Madam on your thumbnail. I said, yes, I do that. I do that to mock them because they were a completely awful, destructive force of something that I loved and I thought was important. So I do that, and I do it, but mostly to take the piss out of people like you, right? The person commenting that the hate watcher, because I think you're immoral, right? Immoral. That did their head in. That was, says, so you admit it! You're a bigot! You're a bigot! You're a bigot! Like, no. Well, how does me thinking you're immoral say you're a bigot? So wait, we went backwards and forwards, right? I don't normally do this, but it was in the comments that I was having a good time. And eventually he got to the point where I said, listen, I'm happy to live in peace with it. It's all about the trans issue, right? Because he knows that my personal belief is that a normative and healthy state for a human being is that their gender and sexuality isn't fluid, right? That's my personal belief. It seemed to be, up until 20 minutes ago, the science was completely like that too, right? Not to say that there aren't trans people around. Of course there are. But I'm saying that's not a normative, mentally healthy state for human beings. Going by the science of up until 2015, right? So we got like a couple of thousand years worth of science on there. I understand things have changed in the last 10 years. Maybe not because the science has changed. Probably the politics has. Anyway, so his point was, he got to the point where he realized that me saying I'm happy to live in peace with people who are different from me, right? Who are have a different worldview than me. How does that make me a bigot? He says, well, we can't tolerate transphobia. I'm like, well, in that case, how are you different from a crusader, right? A Christian crusader in the 15th century, slaughtering anybody who you felt was an infidel, right? How are you any different? And that kind of like, it really did kind of short-circuit with that. Why did he get short-circuited? Because he didn't have a fully formed opinion, right? That's what's going on. People don't have fully formed opinions because they don't think things through because they're idiots. But bottom line, anyway. I think I was talking about the social media. They're going to remain to be idiots, but so I probably will still take the piss out of them. As I said, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things are very good. Sign up my Substack. You're going to hear about some content being made now on my paid Substack. I would hold out till you see any. Quite frankly, I would hold out till you see any, but I'm really kind of motivated for this. Well, it's not a question of motivation, it's a question of time. I put in a significant time every day getting everything done. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, comment. Substack is my email newsletter. It's in the video notes, as is my link to Instagram, as is my link to Twitter. Follow me on everything. Follow me on everything. Sign up my Substack, sign up my paid Substack. As I said, content's a-coming, baby. Content is a-coming. Comment, as I said, comment. Let me know what you think. I think we covered everything. Let's get into the news, right? Let's get into the news. So we're going to start over here. Amazingly, and this is strange, the Screen Rat may have come up with an idea that isn't moronic. I'll say that again. Screen Rat may have come up with a theory that is not moronic. Very, very rare for them. Very rare. Let's see what they have to say. There we go. I've got to turn this on. Go over here. Doink. Now over here. There you go. There you go. Doink. Doctor Who theory. Mystery new character. This is by Thomas Bacon, who... he writes stupid stuff, but he does like Doctor Who, right? People are somewhat co-opted by the Jodie Whittaker era in that they felt they had to support it because if not, they were saying they like Brexit and Trump, and they saying they like Brexit and Trump because they hate brown people. That's brown and gay people. That's the insane belief system that they trick people into saying the Jodie Whittaker era was somehow watchable TV. It wasn't. It never was. It was a disaster, generally speaking, but they convinced people that if they said they didn't like it, they were saying they love Donald Trump and Brexit, specifically because they hate brown people and gay people. right? Which is kind of nonsense. But anyway, let's read this theory. Doctor Who theory. Mystery new character connects to the 7th Doctor. Well, I do like the 7th Doctor. So this mysterious new character is Roger Ap-Gwilym. Doctor Who season 14 will feature, I have no idea how to pronounce his name, and Neuron Bernard. Is he French? He sounds French. As the mysterious Roger Ap-Gwilym, and he's not an Ap Rusty Davis. Went on record to say, could his character have a secret tie to the 7th Doctor? Well, let's find out what that may be. A new Doctor Who theory suggests a mysterious new character, Roger Ap-Gwilym, played by. We said all this already. Only Barnard. I couldn't pronounce his name then either. Right? Could have a secret connection to the 7th Doctor. Excitement is building for the Doctor Who season 14. Excitement is building for season 14. I agree with you completely there. Which currently is in production in the UK. Returning showrunner Rusty Davis is carrying out carefully coordinated marketing campaign. Yes, and it's really good, right? If the actual series is half as good as the marketing for the series, we're in for a good time, right? It's going to be very, very good. When he knows they are destined to go public on location filming. It's a smart approach, keeping Doctor Who in the news while avoiding giving away anything that would spoil things too much. It is, it's Rusty Davis. He's a smart guy. He's a smart puppy. Recent set of phobos... phobos? Oh no! It's a set of phobos! Everybody run away! A recent set of... By the way, don't think I just glance over at the comments. A lot of things stay with me. Dr. Alex had a great comment the other day when I was busy calling. I think Simon Pegg, or it could be all politicians, a cockwomble, right? I'm not really sure what that word is. It just sounded right at the time. Anyway, he commented, cockwombles, they're the worst kind. And I've been laughing about that ever since. I really have. Every now and I have a little chuckle. So we set for photos. Recent set photos confirm that Doctor Who season 14 will see the return of Gemma Redgrave as Kate Stewart, a long-time ally of the Doctor associated with UNIT, the United Nations Intelligence Task Force. I think you'll find it's the Unified Intelligence Task Force, the UN. You know those people at the UN who are totally not corrupt racist pedophiles, right? They're totally not racist corrupt pedophiles. No. I mean, they are mainly European, so that does strike against them the idea that they're not racist corrupt pedophiles. Anyway, I digress. The BBC confirmed this in the press statement, but added a further note that a Neuron, has that been a Neuron Bernard from Dunkirk. Who did he play in Dunkirk? I don't know. I like Dunkirk. Goldfinch, I have no idea. And 1899. I always kind of vaguely interested in watching that. And then I go, nah. Has also joined the cast as the mysterious Roger Ap-Gwilym. This is comment that was from Rusty Davis's Instagram. By the way, a quick aside about Rusty Davis's Instagram. I misreported a news item. Well, I think I misreported a news item. Somebody sent me some Instagram grabs, screen grabs, where they were saying somebody commented on Rusty Davis's post about this that we're talking about, right? The Instagram post saying like, now you have Kate. Can she be a lesbian, right? And then somebody else commented, and I thought that was liked by Rusty Davis, and somebody else commented that Kate Stewart had a lesbian backstory that they worked out around season 7. And I was like, honestly, I don't feel that's political correctness gone mad. I think that would be a character that kind of works as being gay. You know what it reminded me of? Well, her backstory is that she was married. She's divorced, has 2 children, and now has a woman partner, right? So that, I mean, she's supposed to be estranged from the brigadier in her early life, and so early life. So early childhood, that's what I was wondering. Which, you know, kind of fits the psychological profile. It's fine, you know. I think the difference is this. I think Ralph C. Davies would write a character who's gay, whereas the entirety of what we see on TV is tokenism, right? We don't get characters, we get identities. But I think if you write a character who's happens to be gay, it's fine. It kind of reminds me of there was in an earlier draft of The Demons, which is a great story, right? A fantastic Doctor Who story, John Pertwee story. One of the best. It really is one of the absolute best. Something that makes it so good is that you have the whole unit family in it, but they're all out of uniform, so they're like, oh, this is super cool, right? And you got the master there masquerading as a vicar who's like resurrecting ancient demons. Anyway, it's good. The Demons is very, 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 very good. So there was a bit in it where which was in an early draft, which was never filmed, where Nicholas Courtney gets the brigadier gets a phone call. The phone rings. He picks it up and he's in bed with some unknown lady. So it strikes me it probably would have been the same sort of thing as that, right? And for me that's fine, right? For me that's totally fine. This comment is naturally fine. So he's joined the cast of mysterious Roger Ap Gwilliam. This comment has naturally excited the fan base who set about trying to solve the mystery. Popular theories include that he's the latest incarnation of the Master, which seems a tad repetitive. Yeah, I agree with you. One interesting possibility is he's a character actually has a connection to the classic 7th Doctor story, Battlefield. Now, if you're going to go and watch Battlefield, may I recommend the special edition, which is so much better. Oh my God. The original cut, the television version, is atrociously edited, right? Atrociously edited, and the special effects are not that much better, right? But the special edition, way, way, way better. I always enjoyed Battlefield. Great 7th Doctor speech in it about war and death and nuclear war. Really wonderful, right? Absolutely wonderful. Arthurian legend is actually real in Doctor Who after a fashion. In the 1989 story Battlefield saw the Doctor encounter forces from another dimension where psychic energy and magic power prevailed over the laws of science. The Doctor of this universe was in fact Merlin and his, well, I think it was a future version of the Doctor, right? And it was intimated it was the same Doctor who was just travelled to a different dimension. And his version of the Master was a powerful sorceress named Morgan. No! She wasn't the what the fuck are you talking about? No! Oh, God. Scream Rad. You know what? I was going out on a limb with you there saying, maybe you're not going to be a total schmuck today. Maybe not. Maybe you will not be a complete and total, utter cockwomble schmuck. No, I was wrong. That's nothing at all to do with... No, Morgane is her own character, you idiot cunt. Oh! God. Okay. Just know what you're fucking talking about. And that's how you don't sound like a fucking moron. And it's not a good thing to sound like a fucking moron. God in heaven. Okay, the parallels between the two realities were fast. I mean, this is your dodgy headcanon, which doesn't bloody work. The Merlin Doctor was clearly another universe's version of John Burt. No, it was a future Doctor! In the novelization, it was a Malcolm McLaren red-headed Doctor with like this floppy hair. Oh, fuck you moron! Why didn't you watch the fucking show before you start typing? Like, I get a team of monkeys to hit the keys randomly, and it'll come up with something more intelligible than this fucking drivel. Idiots! No wonder you supported the Chibnall and Whittaker all these years. You're a moron! Well, how long did that last? How long did that last while I was trying to be nice to them, right? It was, how many columns did we get? Paragraphs. Got two paragraphs. 2 paragraphs before they slipped into stupidity. Oh, what prize do you think? Scream Rad, what prize do you think you're going to get for being a moron? Like, what is this glorious prize you got coming to you? Oh, look at me, I've got a 19-inch penis. Why would that be a good thing? I don't know. And that's just the girth. Only 3 inches long. Anyway, I digress. I think we can call that a digression. Okay, for exile to Earth. If this is the case, it's not the case, then it's possible for the Third Doctor's old friend, Brigadier Letby Stewart, is the real universe's version of King Arthur himself. No, in the Paul Cornell book, 8th Doctor book, it's just over there. Am I going to have to look this up, really? Shadow of Avalon. Oh, Shadows of Avalon. Good book. Shitty writer, good book. I mean, when I say shitty writer, very good writer, shitty human being who is a good writer. It ended up with he went over back to that dimension, and Brigadier ended up becoming king of that realm. God, I just don't understand how you're so. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. The idea particularly amusing in light of Brigadier Letby Stewart's fate in the Capaldi story, Death in Heaven, when he's resurrected as a Time Lord that helps the Earth. Wasn't good. Of course, the Doctor observed the Earth's darkest hour and mine. Where else would you be? I mean, if only it wasn't so shit, right? If only it wasn't so shit, it would have been great. It seemed like a mirror of the Arthurian legends to save England. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, and what's the name again? Not Jean Walsh. I can't remember. Morgaine. Sarah Kingdom. Upstairs, downstairs. Anyway, it's already clear Russell Davis' return to Doctor Who will retain his particular Britishness. Well, they haven't mentioned that once or several thousand times a day. Right, there have been hints of a general election, one thought on the theme of British self-identity, featuring a pseudo-patriotic movement. Well, I think nationalistic rather than patriotic. The timing is rather amusing, given Doctor Who Season 14 will air in the British election year of 2024. Oh, do you think Rusty Davis knew that? I don't know. Also, yes, Davis intends to challenge the British identity on a thematic level, and it's easy to imagine him deciding to draw in Arthurian lore. And that's actually a fair point, but bloody hell, based on everything else you've said, that is absolutely stupid drivel. I mean, like, how much credence can one give it? Davis has noticed the surname Roger Ap Gwilliam is a Welsh name. Ap is a prefix, means son. The Welsh didn't generally adopt the practice of using fixed surnames up until about 500 years ago. Did anybody? I don't know. With each person identifying themselves by the genealogy, a person would be Roger, the son of Gwilliam, the son of Gwyn, and so on. Okay. It's Roger, the son of Gwilliam, the son of Gwyn. In modern times, Ap has largely been dropped from the name, or else absorbed into a single word, such as Upjohn or Powell. What the? Okay, Doctor Who is a time travel series, of course, using an older style name could well be an important clue. Well, that's fair enough. This may well be a link to Arthurian lore. Yeah, maybe not. We don't know. Many of the original Arthurian legends are believed to originate from Wales. I believe that's true. And that's why they include names such as Gwyneth Ap Gwyndor, Bradwin Ap Moran Manang. Okay, they have a lot of like Welsh names. Really? Why are you torturing me? It's 9:49 on a Wednesday fucking morning. I'm trying to read Welsh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, I didn't get any bloody sleep. I'm trying to read Welsh. It's not even 10 in the morning yet. I think I'm ready for another bloody coffee. Oh, dealing with morons. This is my life. This is why my life is a living bloody hell. In narrative terms. Where are we up to? It's possible Roger Ap Gwilliam is from the magical dimension the Doctor learned of in Battlefield. In narrative terms, this would serve a smart plot device to explore the nature of British self-identity. Okay, fine. You finally come up with an intelligent idea. Here, this is the annoying thing about it. It was an intelligent idea. Right, you might probably not right, but it was an intelligent idea. Then you stamped on it your absolute lack of knowledge and understanding of Doctor Who, and you end up with this shit. I mean, it could have worked. This could have worked as an idea. Might still work. Who knows? Where are we up to? In narrative, blah, blah, blah. In narrative terms, this is a smart plot device for the nature of British self-identity. I agree with you. Legends of Camelot are such a massive part of British history and heritage, and such a plot could serve to explore how the country has changed. It would further be very appropriate for another Arthurian legend to appear alongside Gemma Redgrave's Kate Lethbridge Stewart, the daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, implying to be the main universe's. How's the main universe of King Arthur? I don't bloody know. Doctor Who has always loved such irony. So I think, again, if you extract out the ridiculously stupid, and it is ridiculously stupid, lack of knowledge of Battlefield, you can just go buy it, okay? Okay, I've read the book. I bought it on VHS. I bought it on DVD, and I bought it on Blu-ray, right? I know the bloody story. It's and I actually read the book. It's a good book. Ben Arovich. That and his novelization of Remembrance of the Daleks, both, I would say, absolutely excellent. They're very proto New Adventures, but they're also quick reads as well because they're the Target books. But like really, I just can't believe how much you got wrong. But your central idea of it, they do have a nationalistic bent to this story, as we've seen it, as we've seen in the set photos with this guy William being like some kind of like messianic savior. That ties well into the Arthurian legends. Will it tie into? Yeah, I doubt they'll reference Morgaine. I doubt they'll reference Battlefield at all. Right, the normie would just be like, "What? Like what? I don't know. I doubt they'll reference Battlefield, but who knows? Who knows what they're doing? Okay, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Written by Moore. What can you do? Fine. Okay, so let's get into the other. There's some more news, but I'm too. This drained me. Right, this took it out of me. So I'm gonna move on to the set reporting. Of what's going on, so not several, the location filming, reporting on what's going on. This was from my live stream last night, and pretty much all the news we know right now. This is why I got to get this video out today, because the trouble with news videos and location filming, things like that, it's out of date. It'll be stale by Friday, which is when I normally put it out anyway. So who knows what I'm going to put out on Friday? I had a video lined up today. Who knows what I'm going to put out on Friday? Let's see what happens in the rest of the week. And now I'm going to hand over to me from last night. We're starting over here with a bit of wonderful Millie Gibson. I do like the shoes. Nice bit of clobber, right? Yes. So you can't. She's having lunch with Kate Lethbridge Stewart. There is a rumor that she's related to Kate. So could she be like Joe Grant? Yeah, like she ended up getting a job at UNIT, through nepotism. That would be kind of fun, right? But that might be why they're having lunch together. There's some new shop signage. I just got an email saying UNIT returns and things like that. But I want to see if there's any other new news. No, nothing new. So the exclusive jewelers, that's a fake one, I believe, right? And the antiques and collectibles, that's the fake one as well. But again, for me, it just you can't tell anything. It's just it's a shop front. It strikes me like it's a shop front. They probably used the jewelers and they changed the heading. Man, that must have cost a fortune. But although they put money into this thing, don't they? Exclusive jewelers. Yeah, this sounds like a Russell T Davis name. So there's definitely something about money in this one. Fine, let's keep going. More of the exclusive jewelers. Mickey Diesel's always there. There, Kate Lethbridge Stewart. And again, I don't know why I'm excited. I don't really like the character, but okay. There she is. Oh, my, Mr. Sluggy's back, and Sluggy's been sucking people up. Sucking it. We got some video of this in a minute. You know what? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I don't know who the character is in the pink.
And what's the deal with the guy? Like, did he just what's going on? I don't know. We're gonna find out about a year. Then here's the driver inside it. I mean, this could end up being an iconic monster, or it could be the box of Balhoun. You don't know. I didn't mind the box of Balhoun, but don't be wrong. All right, yeah, there's people wandering around. That looks like is that a trans person? It looks like. I mean, like, okay, you're a bit over quota if she's trans, or he's whatever it is. You're a bit over quota at this point, right? Calm down. Anyway, meanwhile, Millie Gibson certainly not trans. Thank God. Thank God. And I just think it's going to be fun. Right, more of the that's just a repeat of that. Unit's back. They're going heavily for the unit aesthetic from setup by Moffat and carried on by Whitaker. Right, I think it's a way they're legitimizing the Whitaker run to some extent. I don't think they're going to refer back to it at all. And again, I think it's going to be revealed by this point that it took place in a alternate universe. Right, it's not real. Oh yeah, it's real. Look at this here. That's a shot. When you see the sniper aim, this is how they got the shot, right? Kate Lithgow, I think she's signing autographs there, saying hello. That's her on a monitor. What else we got? Leaving lunch. So we're going to look at the video for just a minute. Yes, and we get a nice old style unit van. I prefer that to the new one we're seeing in a minute. And then it's got the fake shot fronts. I guess they're filming there. Getting ready to. Is that Phil Collinson? Who knows? Could be. Probably not. More unit. Yeah, so here's like the more moderate unit van, right? I like this one better. Because guys, I imagine Benton getting out of that one, right? I know. I like the bottom ones too. There we go. What else we got? Unit. Millie Gibson again. Must be cold. Again. Yes, a tiny woman unit trooper. I understand women are stunning and brave, but boy, we watched a segment of a little girl getting the shit kicked out of her because she's not a little girl, but a teenage girl getting shit kicked out of her or smacked out of her when she started a fight, right? And she would only start a fight because we keep representing women as being as strong or stronger than large, muscly men. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Right? That's going to lead to problems. Okay, let's look at some of the images. The video. Oh, first, let's look at the slug first. There you go. A bit of slug in action. And go! Or maybe there you go. No, is it starting yet? Because it moves in a minute. There you go. It's like up there. Yes, it does look a little bit sexual. Yeah, baby. Oh, don't stop. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Oh, right there. I got to come. I got. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're so funky. Listen, I didn't make it. I did the. Should put that out as a short. Okay, clip number 2. A unit truck arrives. Dan. There you go. A truck drives by. People in black, I think, are important as well somehow.
It's mad when you see it being filmed and you see on the tag this.
Right, I think the people in black are part. Yeah, that's it, obviously. And then finally, doink. Kate Lethbridge Stewart. And off she goes, makes a getaway. And that's basically it. I mean, there's slightly better pictures of it, but here, I'll just have another quick look on the Twit Twats. Let's do that. Yeah, 1 second. We'll go over here. I got to share screen. Hang on. Is it worth it? There's really nothing at all. It's like another picture of the car. And that's really it. Is it really worth it? All right, that's Kate. Yeah. No, nothing's new. Nothing new. Nothing is going down, baby. Okay?
My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.